Understand and know today the power of I am. I don't know what's wrong. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? I hope all is well. What I wanted to do this Sunday was I wanted to do something different. And what I wanted to do was let you guys know who I am. Like, who is Beneal Smith? I think that it's important. I think that and I'm not trying to brag on myself or anything like that, but I think that we've come to the conclusion, okay, you're a talented guy. There's no taking, you dance, you mime, you act, you're a talented guy, you're blessed. I think that we know that, but what I do want to, what we don't know, what I do want to talk about this evening is, and which I really don't talk about a lot, who am I? Like, who are you? And that's what I want to discuss this evening, and that's what I want to, that's the reason why I'm uploading this video, so we can have this conversation, because what I want to talk about is some of the questions that I've been receiving over the years of ministry. And I have new followers on Facebook. My Facebook friends list is almost maxed out, and I also have new subscribers on YouTube. And I made a video it's almost been 2 years ago, explaining how I got into the mom ministry, but I don't know how many people are going to actually go back and watch the video. And so with this video, what I want to talk about is, how did I get here? How did I get into the mom ministry? Why did I start ministering? How did I start dancing? How did I start acting? I want to talk about all that. Y'all see me trying to, that way. Yeah. Y'all see me trying to stunt with the boots? See, I'm trying to do it on a low key, like I'm trying to so here's what happened is, and trying to show the teals out. No, y'all know I'm swagged up. Y'all know how, no, excuse me, not swag, but y'all know I'm sauced up. But no, I'm so crazy. No, but listen, here's the deal. I grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where I'm from, and born and raised. And I spent some time also in Forest City, Arkansas, coming up in elementary school and different stages of my life. But throughout maybe my teenage years, I dealt with, let's say, actually childhood, I experienced bullying. I was picked on, I was talked about, and lunch money, the whole thing. To be honest with you, I went through it, and really wasn't that popular. Really didn't gravitate towards sports or anything like that. I played sports like outside of school, right? But I didn't play sports in school or anything, and had self-esteem issues, man, when it came down to the bullying. And I was looking for something to help me gain popularity. I was looking for something to help me have that outlet to get away from that pain, to be the man, and not be the person that the man picked on. And Lord behold, I was watching TV as a kid, and I was watching TV, and I seen Usher. He was performing "You Don't Have to Call" on Nickelodeon, the Nick Choice Awards. And I was fascinated. I was like, wow, he's awesome. He's amazing. I'm like, man, I want to do that. When he was dancing, he was hitting it, and I'm just like, whoa. like, what's all that? How does he do that with his body? And so my dad actually danced, he pop locked it, he, you know, did all of that, you know, and he did all that stuff. But I'm like, and he showed me and my little brother some of his dance moves when he was younger and all that. But the thing about it is, I went to him after the award show, and I'm like, hey, listen, I would like for you to teach me how to dance. And he told me, he said, okay, this is what we'll start. We're gonna start with that. You know, you work on that for 2 weeks. When you work on that 2 weeks, then you come back to me and you let me know. I mean, you come back and show me, you know what I'm saying, how far you have gotten. So I'm telling you, like, I just continue to keep working on it. I continue to keep working on it. I worked on it. And then he starts showing me more moves. He like, okay, try this now. You know what I mean? And then, you know, go through the, and then, you know, come through, you know, all those different moves that I was learning. And I just started watching breaking too, and just learning. And I had won different talent shows, and I was getting better, and I just continued to keep watching Usher, and I continued to keep growing in my craft. And around maybe 16, I lost my brother due to gun violence. He was shot in the back of the head right beside me, and that was pretty tough for me, because how did that happen was we was out there just, you know, vandalizing cars, acting crazy, no father around, and doing what we wanted to do. You know, we were raised by a single mother, and you know, my dad, he was, you know, a part-time father, so he was just in and out. But I lost my brother, and that right there just kind of set me back. And this was around about 2004, and I just didn't really know how to process that. And of course, you know, being young, you know, you just gravitate towards women. And I just started messing around with different women and just trying to figure it out, you know, and really didn't have that guidance, and my father really wasn't around like that. But, you know, my mom, and she was doing the best that she could at the time. And so she has taught me everything I know, really. But afterwards, I went to college, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I went to the University of Central Arkansas at the time, and I still didn't have any direction or any guidance on what I wanted to do. And so I just really wasted a lot of money and time. And so I went there from probably about 18 to probably about 21, 22, worked a few jobs, and, you know, still didn't know what I wanted to do in life, and just went back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Went back to the streets, went back to what I knew: partying, clubbing, women, you know, drinking. And so I just went on and got back in school, because I knew I was getting older. I was turning to 24, and I'm like, hey, listen, I gotta get back in school. I gotta figure out something, you know. I gotta do something with my life, and I gotta make my mama proud. And so about 25 going on about 26, I graduated. I graduated from ITT Technical Institute. It was a beautiful experience for me, and to see my mom walk across to have my mom see me walk across the stage was beautiful. And after that, you know, I wanted to start putting my videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what kind of response I would get. And within that time I was doing that, and then the Lord dropped it in my spirit to dance to a gospel song. And I was just thinking to myself, dancing to a gospel song, and I had my best friend recording all my videos at the time. And he was like, man, look, all I'm gonna tell you is, if you do this, you're gonna have to live by it. And at the time, you're gonna have to live this lifestyle. You can't just portray this on camera and you doing whatever you wanna do off camera. And so I didn't have all the details then. All I knew is I had to be obedient and dance to a gospel song. And so I danced to a gospel song, and it was Yolanda Adams, Open My Heart. And after I danced to it, but first I skipped the part. While I was searching for the song, I ran across this group, K&K Mom. I was listening to this young man, and he was talking about how K&K Mom is such an inspiration.
Okay, do you have any inspirations?
This is my group called K&K Mom. That's my main inspiration.
And I was just like, who in the heck is K&K Mom? Who is that? I've never heard of him because I've never seen Mom in church. I've never seen Mom as long as I've been growing up in church since I was a little kid, and I've never seen Mom in church. I just never have. And so now God has me ministering in Mom so kids can see it, and maybe when they get my age, they'll already be, aware of it or familiar with it. We'll use that. But I seen K&K Mom, they blew me away, right? I mean, outstanding. They were, oh my God, phenomenal. And so I said, I want to do that. And I went to Family Dollar and got me some like Halloween paint and tried to put it on my face. And my mama was like, you should do one black, one white. Be different than the other Mom ministries.
I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance.
And so I was doing that, and it just really didn't work. And so I got in contact with one of my classmates, and my classmate said, hey, I'm going to talk to my director, see if you can be able to open up for a play, and so it can expose your ministry. And after that, it went from there. And then I just, of course, I changed directors. God moved me into another direction with directors. I had my cousin start recording my videos and doing my photography. And because that's really his gift, and he's anointed to do that, and to work behind the scenes. And he actually plays the Jason character in the Michael and Brittany series. But God just continued to move me into the Mom ministry even more after that. And I just started shooting video after video after video after video and getting better and better and better. And I watched K&K Mom consistently. Like every day I was watching K&K Mom to get better. And I just studied them. I was like their protege. And so what I want to talk about is, how did the Michael and Brittany series come about? And this is story one, and then of course, I'm gonna come back and give you give you part two, and about how everything else plays out. But I just wanna, like the Monday morning prayers, the Bible studies, all these different things. How do I go about putting my makeup on, where I get my stuff from? Just a lot of stuff I want to give in detail and talk about, but we're just gonna sum it up for now. But how did I get started with the Michael and Brittany series is that I was actually watching this show on, I think a movie on BET. And this man was actually by a bridge. And I'm just like, you know what? That would be dope if I did like some acting or something like that before I did a video. And he was like, listen, I heard it in my spirit. He said, I want you to play this young man named Michael. And I want you to pretend that you committed suicide like that guy did. And I'm just like, And so I was pretending like I was about to commit suicide, you know what I mean? I had to my problems. I gotta figure this out. I don't know what else to do. I put the video out, and the young lady I was dating at the time, she helped me convey the video, and the rest is history, you know what I'm saying? And it just exploded. I didn't even know it would get that type of response. But I mean, God was good, man, and it has changed people's lives, and it has changed people's ministries, and it has just done great things. And but anyway, we're gonna stop right there, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. We're gonna pick it up maybe next Sunday, maybe Sunday after that, maybe Sunday after that. But I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you guys know, who are you, Beneal? Like, who are you? Like, what do you like? So, but I do like basketball. I love sports. I'm a Golden State fan. I love like Steph Curry, KD, Draymond. I love those guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bandwagon. I've been a fan for them for like 3 years now. But they were like No, that's you still a bandwagon. But anyway, yeah, and I was very upset when they lost to LeBron a few years back. But anyway, man, you know what I mean? I love, like I said, I love horror films, man. I love horror films. And I'm a diehard. I love sweets like Hostess donuts, Pringles, cakes, chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. But anyway, lemonade, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I'm so slim. I don't really be gaining no weight, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man, I just wanted to share that with you and just a few things about me so that you can get to know me and so you know who you follow. And I know the video is kind of lengthy, but I appreciate you sticking out because I know some of you guys like, like it'd be like 3 minutes in, it'd be like, this video too long. Nah, he tripping. But anyway, I hope that you guys are blessed, and I hope that you guys have a great night and a successful week on next week. And look out for morning prayer. I ain't gonna say Monday morning, but morning prayer, because I might come out with a Tuesday. I might come out with Wednesday. Like, Beneal, you be tripping on these videos. But anyway, yeah, I love y'all 100.